Right. We are 8 chapters in, there are 12 chapters, so let's see if we can get cracking. Remember, the way to play is to click the link below. Let's get cracking. No, that's someone else's stream. Sorry. So sorry. So we've done the Ascent. We now need to do... Sorry, we've done this. I enjoyed that one in particular. This next chapter is apparently quite long, chapter 9. Indicators. This is called... Oh, I forgot what it was called. But anyway, there we go. Okay, there's a lot of people here. That immediately... Oh dear, that looks like Alistair Cock, I think, down here, just based on previous things. Oh, absolutely awesome, Possum. Absolutely. Completely agree. Right. Let's go left to right. There is a notice on the wall. Okay. Okay, so who did what? Where was everyone? There's going to be a lot of things going on here. There's 36 words I need to find. So if there's anything ever underlined, I can click on it. And that adds that word to the list of words that we've found. Have you ever played Croquet? I have. It's surprisingly ruthless. I want to play it again. It's excellent. Surprisingly ruthless. There's a croquet field, a tea house, a chess house, library, salon, flower beds, and a fountain. So we're going to have to account for everybody's whereabouts, aren't we? Who are you? Oh Lord, I did not expect something like this in our households. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is... Yeah, it's going to be dense. Okay, so he's got a pair of scissors. Slightly grassy garden shears. Slightly grassy. This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug. Yes, don't worry about the dead body or anything. No. Okay, now I know who you are. You are James Turner, just from a previous case. Ha! Leopold, your plan to frame 2 is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. Exciting. A clean doctor's scalpel. Yes, I think he was a doctor in previous one. And a clean small sword. And we've got here a table with a full glass of sherry. Yes, there is a little bit in there. It blends in with the colour of the table, really, which doesn't help. And an almost empty glass of sherry. Croquet's fun, Hollow. I like it. It's surprisingly ruthless as well. So there's your bottle of sherry, a fallen bottle of sherry. So some people were having sherry, one got knocked off or something like that in terms of bottles. James, this is preposterous. You know damn well that he was killed by that Lemurian, don't know what that means, savage. Okay, so we've got a letter. Dear friend, now that the elections are over, and we know that Edmund Cloudsley was a politician, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Augustus and some other fine fellows. We will have some drinks and discuss what to do about that Prime Minister position. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Lemuria is the lost content of Atlantis. Like Atlantis. Okay, a clean small sword. And we have here, he's missing a button. He's the one missing a button. So we know from his accusation, you're missing button. So he is Leopold. I mean, we're going to find out lots of these things here. Oh, there's all these symbols here. Oh, goodness. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honourable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke a conflict. A clean small sword and yet more red rubies. He stole his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man since he saw through his lies. And we have a letter here. Dear friend, at one of the balls you said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I am having a weekend of drinks at my manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honour of your company too. So, yeah, friend. Thank you for not using his actual name so I can't identify you as easily. What do we got here? A boomerang with a bit of blood next to it, but not necessarily on it. And it's got a little bit of blue thread on it, and I think that'll be important. Yeah, fair enough. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. So I'm assuming you're the Lemurian. A brown stone slate seal, and that's on it. sort of with 2 hands and an axe as well. What have we got here? A spicy-smelling ornamental box. Dear Prince, I heard that you got invited to the party by the director of the Seven Seas Company himself. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might be just the opportunity that we seek to reclaim our honour. Interesting. Dear Prince, as you know I'm an aficionado of Lemurian culture, it would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Patu clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Okay, and we have here a clean Lemurian war club. What's in his hand? What is that? That is a button that matches here, doesn't it? Yes. So he's holding one of his buttons. Interesting. That looks like the man is not breathing and has a huge vertical wound on his forehead. Looks like a knife or a stab wound or something. A nasty wound. What, Catus? I have missed something. A small clean sword. Dear friend, the elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister's situation. Please join us on May the 12th. Okay, and listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon. Leo. The seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. So this was... oh, right. So this is a numbering system. I said something that wasn't. I didn't see it. Hi, Sensei. Okay, so we're given a numbering system there, so we have to work out how it works. So it's based on base 4, is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is it something to do with number of vertices? I'm just going to write it down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, it makes sense, but equally I am just writing it down for my own sanity. Anyway, because why is 11 like that? So he was holding that. Now, so that's 3 plus 3 plus 5. So that is 11. So that he is from the 11th clan. So it all adds up to 11, so that's fine. What do we got here? Oh no, psychoactive plants, drugged symptoms. So we got a spotty onion, an illusion of unity with the universe, increased appetite and hiccups. Black poppy, sleepiness, whites of eyes get a pink tint. Lemurian lichen. Hyper concentration on one thing, loss of perception of time, rapid blinking, and red berry, surge of energy, vocalization of all your thoughts, twitching and aggression. What haven't I looked at? Oh Lord. Believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. Says Constable Arthur Faulkner, that'll be him. And he's got a clean constable's pike, and he's got this! Oh my goodness, we got testimonies for everyone. I'm going to come back to that in a second, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look and see what I've found. Okay. So we need to fill in all of that. We need to work out who each of these people are. So we know that this is Arthur Faulkner, because it was on his rattle. Location of each suspect when the body was found. Yes, of course. Okay. And Nana is the victim. The is the murder weapon. The is where he was murdered. Body was found by Okay, so we know from previous ones who he is. He is James Turner, I think. But I don't have a James or a Turner. But maybe they will come in the book. I'm going to come back to the book because I think that's going to be heavy with lots of detail. I'm going to have a look through here. Okay, so we get to go out and about. So let's have a look in the tea house. 2 cups of spicy smelling tea. One almost empty, the other untouched. Okay, now the Lemurian person had spicy smelling things on him. Yeah, exactly, Hollow, yeah. Chess. And I don't know... Oh, Helen is playing this game. She will absolutely love this bit. Don't know who's winning. Should I see who's winning? I don't know who's winning. I'm just going to run on my... But there must be a reason we can click on it. Croquet. An unfinished croquet match on the grass field. Now, one of them had grass on their shoes. Oh, there's 2 ways in. There's this way and this way. A chrysanthemum bush, which is yellow, and a rose bush, which is red and white. A newspaper. London Gazetteer, May the 11th. Who will be new Prime Minister? Election results, the New Order Party 36, the Moderates 32, Loyalists 29. Blackadder, Baldrick S, 12,792. Yes, Moderates, Loyalists. And why are they on, like, griffins and horses? I'm just reading what Sensei's written. Just going to ignore him. Ignore him! The New Order Party have the most MPs, but it is clear for the 2 old parties will form a coalition, so the Moderates and the Loyalists. Okay. This means either Loyalist leader Blanchard or Moderate leader Valentine will become Prime Minister, leaving Lazarus Hurst and his party in the opposition. Okay, so we know that if he is the leader... I just like the fact that that chair is running as well. So he's the leader of the Moderates. Is Valentine, and he's the murder victim. So Valentine is the murder victim. Thank you for the subscription. If it takes too long now, it's all Marky V's fault. Thank you very much, Marky V, and thank you, Sensei. Loyalist leader is Blanchard. So have we got someone who looks like that? Yes, there's an eye patch there, and he's wearing an eye patch, so Blanchard goes there. Okay. If we sneak in through here, what have we got here? Okay. And we can go out through that way. Right. Here we go. Let's look at the book. Is the book the last thing that I've got? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Here we go. Leopold claims that he had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, he saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up, the butler entered the salon, found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer and instructed the butler to raise alarm. Gideon. Who the heck is Gideon? Played croquet with Ergin in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea at the tea house. He drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Adstock lecture the butler. Master Turner come to the chess house and sent the butler away. As Ergin was remarking on the beauty of the chess house, saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Okay. Slightly difficult to understand what he says, potentially because he has challenges with our language. Claims that everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. Okay, so is Urgle then this Lemurian person? He drank a glass of sherry with Blanchard in the morning. Who's this? I've forgotten who this is already. This is James. Then he went to the chess house, ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. As master of the house, he has led the interrogation of the suspect. I think it's this is an assumption I'm going to make, that everyone is telling the truth except for the most part anyway. They might be trying to hide something, except for the murderer, who of course is going to be lying all over the place. In the morning, he practiced chess and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived, sent the butler away. They played together, and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. Podrick served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the sport sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk, and then go and see Mr. Spade in the garden. Okay, so at least we know who he is. On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly overcome by dizziness and fated due to his weak heart, was awoken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm, and saw the deceased lying in the salon. There's so much information here. At least we've got all the words now. Planted and pruned all morning. So this is... Whoops, wrong button. So this is Billiam Spade. Planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum bush. Saw the young gentleman and foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. In the afternoon, moved to the Rosebush. From there, saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at noon. Continued his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Okay, so anyway, you are Billiam Spade. I haven't yet, Wildcat Terry. No, I haven't. Though I might be wishing for the sweet mercy of it very soon. Based on this case, which is pretty dense. You are James Turner from a previous case. So we know that you're the victim, that is the murder weapon, is where it was murdered and the body was found by Okay, so if you are Ergin Patu. That was your name. So Valentine was your name because you're the leader of the moderates now. How many steps does it actually have? Does it have an ending? Is it beatable? So Dr. James Turner is Dr. James Turner. 35! Flipping heck. Right. What is his name? Ha. Leopold. Your plan to frame Patu. So who is Leopold? You are Leopold. Because they're talking to you and they're responding. So you are Leopold. Leopold Blanchard. Okay. This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug. So you must be like a butler of some kind if you're worried about that. And you are holding that. You are, in our household. So you're a member of the staff. You've got grassy shoes. You've got grassy shears. So you are the butler. You are the flower butler. Okay. So there's 2 glasses of sherry here. One of which has been mostly drunk. So that's the library. So this is the salon, and that's the library. The location of each body, of each person where the body was found. Oh my goodness. Okay. I want to work out who everyone is first. That is true, actually. That is true. But at least the murderer is a man, a no good for nothing man. Who are you? Have I met you before? I don't think so. I thought I thought you were an honourable man, Leopold, not some antiquarian. No, hang on. So you're Leopold. Did I get you right? Yes, I got you right. The doctor is a sweet man since he saw through his lies. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at these testimonies now, aren't I? So Leopold, who is Leopold? So you are Leopold, who is there. Don't. Had a glass of sherry with James in the library. So you and him, as he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Won't be asleep, they'll be drugged. Woke up the butler, entered the salon and found the body. So the body... So he found the body then. Because he instructed the butler to raise the alarm. So if Leopold found the body... So he is the loyalist. You need to be in because you were there. You were in the room with him because you were at the body. The salon is where he was murdered, maybe. But we know who it was found by, Leopold Blanchard. In the blue, yeah, not sure, Arch. Gideon. Who is Gideon? Played croquet with Ergin in the morning. got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergin drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair Cock lecture the butler. Okay, now haven't we had him before? He says checking his notes. Yes, we have. He is the guy. He is this person. We've had him from a previous case. That is Alistair. Okay, so we're getting there. Now, who do we not have a statement from? Because that person must be this person. The first name must be, because you can't take a statement from him. Augustus. Have we had an Augustus yet? So that's got to be Augustus Valentine. Because that's genius. It's the only first name that's not in the book. So therefore he is Augustus. Because he's deaded. That's a fun observation. I don't remember where I saw the word Augustus though. If I did, I would have helped. Where? Can you tell me where I saw it? Because then I'll go there and I'll check. Saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at noon. So you must be Lord Augustus. So you saw him. Continued his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Oh, hang on. The alarm was raised... Oh, no. So the butler is a Hill because he raised the alarm. So we know the butler, who is you, has the surname Hill. And we know you were by the roses... So, I'm assuming just flower beds for the gardener then. Because that's where you were when the alarm was raised. He's got a lordy wig about him, isn't he? So who is this? Who have I clicked on? Who's Podrick? If I had to guess, he's Podrick because of the hair. Lost it. I've lost it. There we go. Podrick served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. Oh, could be you then, couldn't it? Because if you served, his master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the sport sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk. So you had drunk some of the sherry with him. And go and assist Mr. Spade in the garden. Found Lord Leopold asleep. Who's Leopold? Okay. I mean, yeah, he's one of the servants, so he's either him. Or him. Just because they're both servers, but if I had to guess, it's him. Alistair. Who's Alistair again? So it's you. Practice chess. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived. Who's Turner? Is that you? That's you. That's Turner. And sent the butler away. They played together. He was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. So, Turner and Cock were in the tea house. So, he's a doctor. Who are you then? Are you the general? You're not the prince, because you're that's you. The young man is that because of the hair. So and you're not the butler, so you must be the general. And we probably knew that from the previous case. Now we know where the butler was. The butler was either in the tea house or in the library or the salon, I think. But I'm not, because he instructed him. Instructed the butler to raise the alarm. Okay. Found the butler asleep on the floor of the library. Found the butler on the floor. So the butler was in the library. because woke up the butler. So the butler was in the library. Right, I want to concentrate on the... Stop thinking about that and find out who each of these people are. So we need the first name of the butler, and we need whoever this other person is. So we've got a Podrick. That's a first name. Nah. A Bell and a Gideon. So let's say that is the surname. So we've got a Gideon and a Podrick. So just need to work out which way round they go. If I had to guess, that's Podrick, and that is Gideon. Hang on, we've had a Gideon, haven't we, before? We had a Gideon before. I've had a Golden and a Goran, but not a Gideon. Darn. That's a good point. That's a good point. So Gideon and Podrick. Gideon played croquet, got bored, drew his attention to the interesting design, saw that lecture the butler. So you are not the butler. Gideon is not the butler. So therefore, Gideon. Podrick. Yes! Excellent! We now know who they are. The is the victim. Augustus Valentine is the dead un. Is the murder weapon. Salon is where he was murdered. Now, I don't think he was. It could have been anywhere, and he just died in the salon. Is that where he was murdered? So, who is the young man and who is the prince? Or sorry, where were they? That's the question. So if we go to Podrick's testimony, is that who? No, sorry, Gideon's testimony. Played croquet in the morning, fine. Went to tea house. Ergin drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Alistair Cock lecture the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away, marking the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house. So if he saw... He played croquet and he saw... Went to drink in the tea house. Can you see the... You can see the chess house from the tea house, can't you? There's the tea house. You can see that. You can't see that and you can't see that. So I'm assuming he was still... I'm worried about this, Arch, yeah. I need some string. So where was the prince? So the prince says that, sorry, that's... So the prince, who is Ergin, he says everything young Master Bell, it says, is correct. And it's young Master Bell, so that's why Gideon Bell says that everything that Gideon says is correct. I mean, it's essentially what this is, in a way. Well, incredibly intellectual Mad Libs. So, he and his master played croquet, got bored and went to the tea house. They drew interesting design of the chess house. Does that mean they went there or they just... Interesting design. Let's have a look at the interesting design of the chess house. Because you never know. Hey, Aidan. Hope you're doing well. So, I mean, it's shaped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. It's got, it looks like a pawn in a way. What am I meant to be taking away from this? There's something about this, isn't there? Let's say, who's winning? Who's winning? Neither of them are winning, right? It's just the middle of a game. Yeah, but neither of them are about to win. Okay. But what's interesting about the design? Sort of, this is an overhang, but that's just probably the perspective. I need to find out where Gideon was and the prince. So they'll be in the same place, and I think they'll be in the chess house. No. And at least 3 are wrong. Gardener was doing the flower beds. Library for the butler. The doctor. Why have I got the doctor in the tea house? The doctor is James Turner. As master of the house, he led the interrogation suspect. So I think it's probably him who did it, because you would... Oh, playing chess until the alarm was raised. Why have I got tea house then? So chess house, that's a mistake straight away. Oh, look over there! Yes. He was with the general. There you go, that'd be why. So, is it going to be tea house for the other 2 then? I don't think it will. In fact, it cannot be. In fact, it is! I knew that! Right, so now we know where everyone was. Let's have a read of this. Early in the morning, person, verbed, person in the place. And Meanwhile, in the add a Lemurian, so that is a Lemurian. In the at around noon, and the onto What? Right. So what was going on? So, we have here some interesting things. We know that you have this spicy smelling ornamental box, and there was something spicy smelling somewhere else. Full glass and a half glass. That ties up with the people drinking sherry. So there's probably some black poppy going on for sleepiness. Has anyone got pink in the eyes? Maybe his eyes are pink. Yes, that is a pink tint. And the butler was asleep. Sleepiness, whites the eyes, get a pink tint. So he was poisoned with black poppy. We know that you had black poppy. Surge of energy, vocalization of all your thoughts, twitching and aggression. He looks like he's twitching. And he's quite aggressive. Might just be me reading too much into it. What's that, Aiden? Is that a keep talking thing? So I think you had red berry. It was, yeah. Lemurian lichen. Hyperconcentration on one thing, loss of perception of time, and rapid blinking. Have we got anyone here who is blinking? You're blinking rapidly. They've all taken one of these things, haven't they? Oh my goodness. So he concentrates on one thing and loss of perception of time. So Gideon drew his attention to the interesting design of the house, and then that is all he will have looked at because he's hyper concentrated on one thing, and then we don't know where the prince has gone. So the prince has gone and done other things. So he looked at the chess house, he saw Alistair Cock lecturing the butler, saw Master Turner come to the chess house. Yes, it was all to do with the chess house, isn't it? So that is, he's hyper focused on that. Okay, so who's had the onions then? An illusion of unity with the universe, increased appetite and hiccups. Has anyone got hiccups? Who has got hiccups? Evening, Ilmu. Don't tell me you've got hiccups as well. So we've got here. We do have here. Oh, there is blood on the top there. So he was... Okay. So he got whacked in the headed. Deaded in the headed with the boomerang. Bonk. And I'm assuming that's going to be in the What's the room that he's currently in? That's the salon, isn't it? Where's the salon? Salon. Where's it gone? Good. Right. Early in the morning, verbed someone else in the place and verbed okay, this is a button and stole a button because you have a button in your hand. Meanwhile, in the place, person verbed another person and someone, a Lemurian boomerang, and stole a Lemurian boomerang from the, don't know where it was at that point. In the somewhere around noon, someone drugged, that's going to be drugged, I reckon, someone else, and and planted the boomerang on him to provoke someone else. Auto carrot. I did send a message to someone earlier, which contained a word that was meant to be a swear word, and it sort of half came through, and I just simply wrote afterwards, "No, autocorrect. That is not what I meant." There is Club de Seal. There's actually Club de Seal. Club Seal. There we go. So early in the morning, someone. Right, early in the morning. So let's work out what happened early in the morning. Just as day is dawning. Early in the morning. Glass of sherry. Okay. Played croquet in the morning. There we go. It's going to be Ergin and Thingy played croquet. Is that what it's going to be? No, early in the morning. Yes, hang on. Ergin drugged his helper Gideon Bell in the tea house. No, sorry. Is that where they were? Got bored and went to the tea house. So he in the tea house, and then what did he do after that? So Ergin drugged his assistant in the tea house, and stole a club? Hang on. And then he will have planted the club. Has someone got a club on them? Someone got a club on them? No. A clean Lemurian war club. That's clean. That's a doctor's scalpel. I mean, you're the constable. Probably isn't you, but I wouldn't put it past you. And stole a... Oh no, stole a button. That makes more sense because there's a button missing. There is a button missing from your jacket. So he's right. You know damn well he was killed by that Lemurian savage, which he was, but you are blaming Leopold because of the button. He is framing him because of that button. Oh yeah, we need to read about the library. Yeah, Marky V. Look, library. I'm surprised you haven't gone on about it. So he stole a button and he planted the button on him to provoke James Turner so that he could make the accusation. So meanwhile, in the place, someone did something, and there's a Lemurian club. There's a Lemurian club. It's not a Lemurian boomerang, is it? The actual phrase is Lemurian war club, so... Because I want this to be meanwhile in the chess house. Planted a field. Yeah. Meanwhile, so it's two things. It could be these two. Meanwhile, in the library, someone or other drugged the other person. Yeah, that would make sense actually, wouldn't it? Meanwhile, in the library, who were drinking in the library? Who was it? So Leopold and James. So Leopold, James, except it's probably the other way around. So I'm going to say drugged is that next one. Drugged in the library and stole something from the... And I guess it would be... I'm going to guess it's the tea house, because that's where they were. In the something around noon, someone or other... Something... No. Yeah, someone or other killed Leopold... No, he's not killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him. It's not going to be Ergin, is it? And then it would be... where did it take place? It took place in the salon. Nah, there's lots of things wrong here. At least 3 things. So one person is wrong and probably one other word. Because Ergin didn't have the... No. Drugged Gideon Bell in the tea house and stole a... But you can't have stolen a button from Gideon Bell. You will have had to, you will have drugged it from James. Where was James then? A glass of sour sherry. Sour sherry. Okay, and do we have something that's sour in here? Okay. I've forgotten who I was looking for now. As he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Okay. Yeah. You reckon that's twitching? Yeah, it could be. So are we saying that Ergin, yeah, drugged Leopold and stole a button? That makes more sense. Yes, I know it's not filled in correctly. Stole a button. Meanwhile, in the library... Oh, sorry, it's not tea house at all, is it? It's his library. Let's just remove to frame as well. In the library and stole a button. Meanwhile, in the... so that isn't right, yes. But he's not Ergin. It's not Ergin, though. Who is it? James. So James Turner. Whoops. James Turner. So I've got this sort of the wrong way around. So James Turner in the library and stole a button. Meanwhile, in the... I've swapped these around, yeah, haven't I? So now, here we go. Now, Ergin is going to drug his assistant, Gideon Bell, and stole a Lemurian from the tea house. That doesn't make any sense. And stole something from the, and this is either the library or the salon. And planted Where's the from? In the salon around noon. Planted the button on him to frame James Turner. That, and to frame... Oh, hang on. No. To frame Leopold Blanchard. So that's entirely wrong. You're the person being framed. I'm going to put Tea House here, but that's not right. No. But I know I'm zooming in. I know I'm zeroing in on this. I know it's been 50 minutes, but we are very close to this now. I'm not sure it's Ergin yet. Yes, this doesn't make sense. Because, yes, he drugged him. But he probably also drugged everyone else, because we know that Podrick was drugged. And planted a Lemurian what, though? So it's a Lemurian club, but the person with it is you, because you are... And it's clean. Has anyone else got the club? Just seeing what weapons they've all got. So who am I after? Meanwhile, in the place, someone drugged someone else and planted a Lemurian club from the tea house. Now, Gideon did notice people coming and going. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away just as Ergin was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. So there's a lot going on here. Billiam. So that, yeah, he just does his gardening. Podrick. Podrick is the person with... So he's the butler. Overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. So yes, this happened in the morning with the sherry. The sherry was the first thing. So that's fine, that's correct. Serve Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. What is going on with this chess house and why is it important? On entering the library to take away the glasses, Lord Leopold was asleep and he was overcome by dizziness. So we know that that is... Leopold is being... Sun around noon. I'm not certain who did the killing. I think it's Ergin, but I'm not sure. Killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold. I think it has to be Ergin because we don't know who it is. Sorry, we don't know where he was. And it says tea house. Flower beds, library. When the body was found, not when the murder occurred. Fine. And all I've got is this. I don't... I'm planted... Why would Ergin steal something? What was going on in the chess place? So he took the button... yeah, good point. So it must be James Turner. No, he doesn't. Ergin has no motive. So I think everything's correct apart from that. No, I'm not. So what? So you've got here a brown stone seal slate. So we've got two hands and a thing. And... Oh, there's a club here. And a boomerang was on the wall. Hang on, okay. So that's where the murder weapon came from. So it could be anyone. So it's probably stolen. and stole a Lemurian boomerang. I'm going to say that it's Lemurian boomerang from the lounge, from the salon. Stole. And then, therefore, he did do it. Counting? What haven't I been counting? So in the tea house, Ergin drugged Gideon and then stole a boomerang from the salon, and then in the salon around noon. How many thingies are on the thingy? So that must be 12 rather than 11. So that must be 12 rather than 11. They all have different symbols on as well. And the symbol on 11, because he was the 11th such and such, was 2 hands and an axe. But why would that be important? Because we know that a hand is worth 5. So yes, a 2 hands and an axe is worth 11, because if a hand is worth 5 and an axe is worth 1. Okay, good. Okay, good. So that all adds up. That makes it 11. Good. He's got a nice display of all 12 clans. Of the oh yeah, and there's only 11 there. He is number 11. And the 12th clan that isn't there. So there was a boomerang there. It is no longer there. There is a club there. He has a clean one, but he didn't steal it because there's no shadow on it on the wall. That must be oh, hang on. We know that that's worth 6, so that is 12. We know that a bug is worth 6, that's worth 12. Anyway, somehow I'd worked out that he was number 11 anyway. But that doesn't help us. So he has the spicy smelling ornamental box. He has this. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might just be the opportunity we seek to reclaim our honour. So he does have a motive. So he's got a club, he's got the slate, he's got this. Fisher Nardo of Lemurian culture, it would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Batu clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. The hat has got that on it. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. I have seen 7, yes. The host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. So he planted it. Hope he did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. So he planted that on him at the same time that he was nicking that. So James Turner planted it. Oh, no. No. Okay, so he didn't steal the boomerang. He stole that seal. Lemurian seal from the salon. Right. And then James Turner is the one who did the killing. Oh! Killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button to frame Leopold Blanchard. Fine. I'm very close now. Was it Gideon that he drugged? I assume it was. I mean, probably Catus. I'm so sorry that you're having to guide me. So Asakok, who had access to the button? Why is it to do with the button? Oh, it's James Turner. Okay, so Master Turner came to the chess house and sent the butler away just as Ergin was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house, and so Lord Alistair could now be the murderer because he had the button. So Asakok lectured the butler, Master Turner came to the chess house, Alistair left. So he could have passed off the butler, the button to Alistair. So... Wow! Sheesh, that's a hard one. Finding that button moving is very difficult. I don't think it's particularly well signalled, but anyway. Brotherhood members Alistair and James plotted to return the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend at James's manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. Okay, well, is it worth me printing this out, or will I be okay? Is it worth me taking... Oh dear, I know that. Come back, there you go. Is it worth me taking a screenshot of that and printing it? Because I can do that. Okay, well, let's just print you anyway. So you might be able to hear my... Why do you have to flip to black when I do that? You might hear the printer in a few minutes. Okay. I'm not going to print just the word it. Exploring. Okay, good. Oh, let's have a click on you. You have proven that I can trust you. Here is the Brotherhood's artifact that I moved from the trade to Keen. Who are you? Let me educate you how it works. I think you're Williard Wright. Ooh, take the heat from the water. Then I'll change the symbols and I'll give that heat to something else. Yes. Yes, indeed. I have here the symbols that... I've got the symbols of what they mean, but there's only 2 of the 3 symbols. There is an extra symbol. Okay. Final... Oh, interesting. Why is there not a 12? I was told there were 12. Interesting. The triumph of order. Okay. Is it just this one scene? I would love it if it was just this one scene. Right, deaded over here. Yeah. Such a relief they decided not to push any fashion charge. 46 words and I've already found 13. What? I hope the process is not painful. This tribunal is a farce. They spread lies. That my pure love is merely lust. And what do they know about true art? I felt it in my bones that I should have drunk less. Now we poor souls must experience God's wrath. Weekly order party of People's Tribunal number 42. 6 culprits are brought to the tribunal. Tribunal is opened. Merit. Each culprits are evaluated. Merit charges are calculated. And then first exaction, second exaction, third exaction. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We don't know how long the next one takes. It's a thing of beauty to see order prevail. If it were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. Nicholas, on waiting you feel the new regime wards your diligence now. So, tell me why I saw you spend more than 3 shillings on new clothes after I asked you to lend me money and you said you had none to spare. Suggest you lend me some now, unless you want me to write up an official report about a 4th virtue breach. Nicholas Maker. 7057, record keeper. History of infraction and obedience. Labelled the protocol as being on Thursday, even though it was a Wednesday. Took a double-length lunch break in the office. Tisk, tisk. Loyal service in low-ranking position to the order party plus 10. Okay, so there's worth -3 each or something, are they? Okay, they're very strict. Poor bugger. I've never seen so much merit removed in the tribunal. Some mistakes very costly. An Albion franc banknote. We know who this person is, actually. He is someone. He's someone. But we've definitely seen him before, and I can't find his face. But we've definitely seen him before. He's David Goran. Had a secret compartment in his office locker and denied the existence of said secret compartment. Loyal service in low ranking at +10. Okay. What have we got here? Remember the second virtue. That is a pig sleeping on the desk. Remember the third virtue. Absolutely no idea what is going on there. There's an up, unfortunately. Okay, don't know who you are, but you look a bit creepy. The man is not breathing, no apparent wounds. Prince of Dusk, like night I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love, do not make that error. When you know my name, just look at my face, and then please don't call me a disgrace. Because it's a poem, so it's going to rhyme with face. Just when you know my name, just look for my face. No, race. Okay. That is music to my ears, Alistair, but do control your emotions. We as arbiters of order must never violate the first virtue. Drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic. So he's high ranking, so he has 20 merit. Legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study, that's bad. Tisk tisk. Dear Dr. Turner, I must regretfully inform you that during your absence from party business, your senior assistant Daniel... What? Has demonstrated extreme untidiness and thus breached one of the virtues. Junior assistant Toby. Well, exactly, you can't let it go, can you? Oh no. Oh my. What are you insinuating, James? I would never breach the fourth virtue. You don't know damn well that I keep no secrets. Dear Arbiter Cock, I am writing to inform you that our regiment's colonel was seen with another officer's wife in a potentially intimate situation. We implore you to send your agents to investigate this potential flouting of the first virtue. Slapped to Sergeant Inaga, listened to marching music in his manner, but gets 20 for being in the high order. High catnip. Oh no. Oh no. What is that? Oh no, it's a number. That's not fair. Okay, let's have a look at these. There's a lot going on here. Fangor Quinn. Oh, check out that. Oh my. Claimed he had no wife. Has a painting depicting a naked person in his house. Broke his wife's favourite teapot in anger and was observed spending a night with a neighbour's wife. Walter Keane flirted 3 times. What is this? Oh, he's the fashion person with the hats. Wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. Claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during his ritual of ascendance. Expelled from the party of order. Okay, so he's been expelled. That's going to be a thing. Lothar Richards held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests, got angry during the questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter, revealed the whereabouts of his hiding fugitive dissident daughter Mary and her husband Peter. Josh Bailey left his work early at the tannery, naughty. Drank excessive amounts of gin at the Scrawny Cat, drank excessive amounts of rum at the Old Oak, approached a married woman with an indecent offer and denied 4 times during questioning that he'd done that. Yes, Lothar, we have met before. Lothar Richards. He, in chapter 5, had a big Edwardian Georgian wig. It just says gin there. So it's Lothar. Whoa, what is that? Oh, was it his... Oh, it was his dinner party that we were investigating. Okay, fine. Culprit Horace Webb. Has not held a job since the new regime. Claims he works in his castle, though. Possesses 15 books. Only 15. Expressed willingness to donate his castle to the party. And that's plus 200. Yeah, that does well, doesn't it? And Gideon Bell. wears an outrageous hairstyle, broke down in tears 10 times during questioning, has refused to start working, and rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin, the Sovereign. Okay, so those are cousins. Oh no. Oh no, there's more! Oh no, so at least we need to know what these 4 things are. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Silence. You'll perform this function as much as required. It is paramount to ensure order in the new society, and he is holding an idol with increase. That first one means increase. Or rather, give. But it will be increasing to the thing. Matter, but we don't know what that third symbol means yet. Matter is that second symbol. Okay, so we've got brandy, and opium, some substance. Okay, 3 pounds of butter. That does not add up. That, my friend, is not a good invoice. 25 and 6 is 31. A violin. A terrifying painting. What the heck is that? Okay, that is... Oh, what's his name? Gideon, wasn't it? From the previous one. And he has got... Yeah, Gideon Bell. And that is painted by Jasmine Nightwings. Good name. Remember the second virtue. Store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue breached. Okay, so that's virtue 1, virtue 2, virtue 3, virtue 4. Okay. A book titled Stories, a book titled Autumn Tales. So the 4th virtue is about books. Is it just going to be the word books? Have we got the word books? We do not have the word books. This is disappointing. In all truth, Little High Arbiter, I would prefer storing no more than this. Since year 1792, when it gained a majority in Parliament and liberated our government from multi-party chaos, the Order Party has worked hard to improve society. Despite the vast popular support for the party, His Majesty refuses to acknowledge the authority of the party's tribunal. High Arbiter Lazarus Hurst has announced that in 2 months the party and its supporters will participate in a peaceful march to the King's current residence to demonstrate their virtue of moderation. I'm honoured to help the party upkeep the 4 virtues. I only hope sitting here all day does not count as sloth. Okay, so that's going to be one of the sins then, isn't it? And literature, there you go. So it's not books, but literature. There are worse jobs in this one, and thank God tobacco is not considered an indulgence, so an indulgence must be one of them as well. A bit boring though. Too bad literature is forbidden. Okay, so we know that literature is the 4th virtue, because there were books hidden in there. Is that everything? No, I haven't. A book titled Stories, a book titled Autumn Tales. Why are you not going yellow? Why are you not going yellow? Ah, right, okay, so they're all worth different amounts of points. Yeah, that's Little Pip. Little Pip. We don't have to identify them, though, this time, but that's Little Pip. He's got an itchy chin. Don't know who he is. We do know who he is, and I can't remember who he is. If I had to guess, Williard Wright is him. Okay, 46, but there aren't 46 words, so 10 of them must be the numbers. That's why there were 10 initially given. Oh, it was Lazarus, thank you, I knew that. Where's Lazarus? Lazarus. I will take your word for it. Oh, it is Lazarus! Lazarus Hurst from chapter 8. Okay. Right, let's start by identifying what these sins are. So that first one must be sort of drinking. What word is it? First virtue is indulgence, then something like that. Excessive. So excessive fashion. Yeah. Nah, that's going to be vulgar fashion, vulgar beauty. Maybe vulgar emotions as well. The second virtue is... What was in here? So diddling with money. The second virtue is truth. At work. Secrets. Someone said that, yes, we're going to have to go through everyone's statements. Diligence will not be punished. Art, probably, for their lies. And untidiness, because someone had a desk that was untidy. And literature, and that art could go over there. All art, all books. At work. It's not going to be secrets, it's going to be mistakes, isn't it? Or music. It's going to be sloth. It's going to be sloth. Art, music. It's going to be something like that. Now, each of them was saying why they were being punished. So let's go and have a look at why they were being punished. Such a relief they didn't do any fashion charges. What is true art? Felt it in my bones, I should have drunk less. Yeah, that's one of them. Never seen so much merit removed. Second virtue, so it's going to... So sloth, untidiness, this is telling us the three things. Untidiness, sloth, and... Ooh. Dribbling. And... I mean, I want to say mistakes, but I'm not certain. Let's go back up. Where were all the things that... So we must never... As arbiters of truth, we must never violate the first virtue. So lies is going to be there. Let's have a look. Fanga Quinn. So, painting depicted of a naked person, broke his wife's favourite teapot in anger and did that. Oh, okay. Okay. That's, yes, we're going to work out what each of these is, aren't we? Where do I find it? It's in this door. Was it in here? I feel like I've gone really close and I've zoomed away from it. So art, music... Art and music are in this third virtue. Okay. Third. Okay. Well, literature is forbidden. Yeah. But tobacco is not an indulgence. But an indulgence must be therefore a sin. I guess there, art, music and beauty. First virtue is truth. Second virtue is diligence. So truth. So excessive lies, secrets. fashion rather than beauty anyway. Don't know what it's going to be for this though. I can't work out what's going to go in this literature. Maybe no. All literature is punished. That's not a thing. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Moderation. But But moderation is in this first one. But the first virtue is, according to these people, you know, sort of telling the truth. Oh no, I would never breach the fourth virtue. You know damn well I keep no secrets. The secrets are a fourth virtue thing. Good. So indulgence, that's not there. Literature stays there because the books are in that one. I mean, it's drink. What? Bones? Emotions? Okay. And lust. Literature, secrets, and franks? I mean, maybe actually. What is the fourth virtue then? The fourth virtue is just truth. All lies, literature, and secrets will be punished. That makes sense. The third virtue is beauty? There we go. Okay. Number something have passed since the Order Party has seized power. During a tribunal, someone is judged to have the largest something deduction in all tribunal history. To execute his punishment, something was used on him and he lost something, and died. Right. Now, we can work out... Is it in these? No. It is in the downstairs bit with the... Here we go. So we know that labelled a protocol as being on a Thursday, even though it was on a Wednesday, that is going to be a mistake at work. That is a second virtue. And took a double-length lunch break is another one. So we know that this is worth 3, because you started at 10, you're down to 4. This is worth -3 points. Okay. You had a secret compartment, that's a lie, and denied the existence, that's another lie, that is worth -1. And those are both lies, so that's worth -1. What have you got in here? Have you got one? No. Have you got one? Have you got one? You've all got to have one somewhere, haven't you? A demerit, absolutely. Where am I going to find the others? Here we go. Drank a full bottle of brandy and kept the book Legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his... This is going to be a simultaneous equation, isn't it? That's one of each. Slapped a sergeant in anger and listened to marching music in his manor. So that's one of each and one of each. So he's lost 9. Whoops. And he's lost 8. What? If they've both drank a full... Oh, hang on. No, drank a full botty... A full botty? Drank a full bottle. So that's going to be here. And the other one was kept the book. So that's 1 and 4. So it's a total of 8 points that need to go. So this is 7. And then with this one. So slap to sergeant in anger and listen to music. So it's music and anger, and that comes to a total of 9. So this is worth 2. Ding! Okay. Okay. These are the empty slots. Let's find out how much. I mean, they're all minus, surely. We'll find out. Let's have a look at Fangor Quinn. Claimed he had no wife. That is a lie. So that's worth -1. Has a painting depicting a naked person. So that is art. So that's worth -2. Broke his wife's favourite teapot in anger. That is emotions. That is -7. Was observed spending a night with a neighbour's wife. That's lust. That is another -7. You have done badly, my friend. 14, 15, 16, 17. -17. Let's have a look at Walter Keane. That, I mean, it's a fine line between art and lust. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. No, it's got to be -7, hasn't it? Wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events. That is fashion. Crimes against fashion. So that's 2 points. Claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during... Oh, hang on. At 5 public events. So it's not 2. It's 10. Because it's times 5. And then claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during his ritual sentence. That is worth 1. Because that is a lie. So I would reckon that is a total of 18. It does then say he was expelled from the Party of Order. Oh, was it flirted 3 times? Oh, good point. So it's 21. So 21 plus 10 is 31. 32. What a bugger. 32. Let's check. Hey! Lothar, over to you. Held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amount of wine to his guests. So I'm going to assume excessive. So that's 7. Got angry during the questioning and shouting at the High Arbiter. So that is another 7. But revealed the whereabouts of his hiding daughter, so it's plus 15. But minus the 14, he ends on a score of plus 1. Josh Bailey. Left his work early. So that is minus 3. Mary and her husband Peter. Oh, that'll be. But that's evaluated as plus 15 overall, isn't it? So there we go. Drank excessive amounts. That is minus 7 because that's not moderation. Drank excessive amounts of rum. Another minus 7. Approached a married woman. Another minus 7. And denied 4 times that he'd done any of those acts. Minus 4 because it's minus 1 times 4. So that's 21, 25, 28 points in the negative. What did I say? 28, did I? Yeah. Hey! Horace Webb. I forget. The one who had debts. Oh, okay. Has not held down a job since the new regime. Evaluated as 60 instances of non-work. So that is sloth. So he's at minus 60. He's not doing well. I dread to think what my score would be. Let's not go there. Oh, but he got plus 200 merit. We've got that coming up. Claims he works in his castle helping his servants clean it. But that's a minus. Oh, but that's a lie. So it's minus 1. Possesses 15 books. Another 15. So he's currently at minus 76. But he gets plus 200 for his willingness to donate his castle. So it's 200 minus 76, 124. That can't be right because there's not enough. This has got to be a plus or a minus. It's going to be plus. So what have I done wrong? Non-work. Oh, you're right, it's minus 3. So it's minus 180. So it's 20. He's got 4 points at the end of it. 200, minus 180, minus 1, minus 15. 4 points. 180. Gideon. Wears an outrageous hairstyle. That is, I mean, I wish I could give that many more points. I don't know if it's plus or minus. Hairstyle, so that's fashion. Minus 2. Broke down in tears 10 times during questioning. That's 70 emotions. 7 times 10. Has refused to start working 5 times. That's minus 5 times 3 and minus 15. And rejected the high officer's request that he share information of a secret entrance. I'm assuming that's just minus 1. That's minus 88. 70, 85, 87, 88. Ah, secrets, yes. Correct! Good. So, what have we got here? Is that a number? Okay, oh yes. Something years have passed since Order Party has seized power. Okay, now that was in here. That was somewhere. Where was it? So since the year 1972, so 3 years have passed, because it is now 1975. So 3 years have passed since the Order Party seized power. During a tribunal, someone is judged to have made the largest merit deduction in all tribunal history. To execute his punishment, the idol was used on him and he lost something, and he died. Is it going to be bones? Is it going to be... Because we know that it's matter, didn't we? No, it was... He lost something, and he died. Interesting. Now we have had that... Oh no, I think I might have to go back at some point and check some of the previous things. Anyway, so it can't be Webb, can't be Walter, can't be Richards, can't be Quinn. Oh, hang on. Unless these 6 are of the people downstairs. Yes, they are. Oh no. Okay. So, who had the biggest one? Gideon Bell. So, now, what did he lose? So we've seen that the idol... Who's got the idol? It's got that symbol. That third symbol. And we have seen that before, I think. But I dread to think where. Is that what I've got to do? I've got to find it now. Goodness. Because if I had to guess, he lost 88 of them. I think he lost 88 bones. Let's have a look at the body, actually. Maybe that'll be a clue. It's not going to be Frank's that he lost. Oh, he's looking a bit flat. He's looking rather flat there and floppy. So it's going to be bones. And I'm going to say he lost 88 of them. 1 per demerit. It's not. It's the number that's wrong then. How else does he look? A little bit unwell. Souls? Can he lose 88 souls? Hang on. What did it... When you know my name, so that's Gideon Bell, just look at my face. So I'm just trying to find a previous version of his face. And I can't. Man is not breathing, no apparent wounds. So it could be soul, I guess. He lost 88 souls. Yes, I know. Gotta be. Gideon was the blue... Oh, he lost 88 years. He lost 88 years because he now looks old. So Gideon was the young guy with the blue hair. He's now... He was given 88 years. So therefore that T sort of means time, in a way. So 88 years. Wow. The Order Party has seized power and now enforces the 4 maxims of virtue. The young Duke Gideon Bell was judged during the tribunal to have lost 88 merits. The High Arbiter of the party, Lazarus Hurst, used the idol to decrease Gideon's youth or increase his age by 88 years, thus making him 108, which resulted in his death. Right. 11. We're nearly there. In fact, what have I got coming up for you? I would just go through this. What have I got coming up for you this week? Tomorrow I'm doing 2 cryptic crosswords, and then on Tuesday going to be doing Puzzle Boat 8, and then this time next week, Wednesday, hopefully if we finish this game, we're going to be playing Lingo, which is not the word game that's like Wordle that's on ITV. It is. It looks like an open world exploring thing, but all based around words somehow. I am not convinced that I'm going to enjoy the game, but I've heard good things, so I'm going to try it, and we'll see. It should be a word puzzle, but it's the open exploration part of it that I'm a little bit worried. Have you played it, Hollow? Will I like it? Will it work? Is it a good streaming thing? Please let me know. And same with you, Aidan. Would you recommend it for me streaming? Open word exploration. Very good, Catus. Would you recommend it, Aidan Hollow? It's good for streaming. Okay, good. I played. What's the name of the game where you had an hour? It was all based on. It was mostly white, and the geography of it was all weird. Illumination? No, I didn't like it, but that was a puzzle game. And I didn't like that because I got lost so easily. I'm worried that that's going to happen, but anyway, hopefully we'll deal with it. Anyway, the New Order. The slight delay in the peaceful march to the King's Castle. Antechamber. It is exactly that, Catus. I played Antechamber and I didn't like that, and it looks like Antechamber, so I'm quite worried. Oh my Gideon. There's loads of things to look at. The puzzles are word-based. Will I get lost, Hollow? Okay. Okay. So we've got all these places. Lots of places. Yes, Comrade Lazarus has not yet returned for several hours. Can I just say how much I'm disliking the armbands in this and the previous thing, and the appearance of a certain number? It makes me think it's deliberate. Comrade Alistair and James have gone to find him. If they do not return, we will organise more search parties to find the lost. Okay, so who has disappeared? So Lazarus has gone. And Alistair and James search. Hang on, what did I know? Oh, is that the... So that's Lazarus Hurst, yeah. And is that a safe? Yes. Oh no! What is in here? Lazarus! You took 32 exactly things from me. I demand you return them. If you refuse, I will make the story of your true origins known to other party leaders. At 11:30 on May the 15th, meet me at the place the idol was stolen from our Brotherhood and poor Willard Wright met his death. Who is Willard Wright? Yeah. Oh, is that is number 4. That is the inn keep. That is the inn with the trapdoors in the ceiling. Come along, bring proof. Something personal of yours to give to the veiled woman. Tie your reply to the pigeon and release it from the cage. It will find me. Well, you must have done that. There is no pigeon there. David Goran. Since his success at Mermaid Inn, he's proven to be resourceful and a discreet professional. Nicholas Maker. Cowardly but dutiful, useful up to a limit. Alistair Cock. Pompous and vain, but being a military man, is ready to obey and kill. James Turner. Greedy and hedonistic, requires constant material motivation to cooperate. And Walter Keane. Ambitious and inventive, but treacherous, as many people are smart. Okay, so that's lots of information about people. So that's that camp down here, down there. This regime has to fall. It has taken everything from me. 12:15, a Navajar blade, and the route at 8. A newfangled insurrectionist carriage passes by. 8:30, an individual in the insurrectionist uniform passes by on the 2 wheel contraption on bicycle. 10:15. 2 individuals in uniforms pass on horses. Okay, so we've got some timings there. Why are you not working on... Why are you not working this useless piece of garbage? Oh, that's looking a bit broken, isn't it? The things are all wonky. That gem is broken. I'm doing the same thing I saw Lazarus do during the merit executions. He sort of tried to turn that into gold, hasn't he? And that's a slightly dented saber. Dead body with a slightly dented saber with some blood on it, and a man in a helmet with numerous cuts on his body, not breathing. Okay. Belchester Castle, Blackfields, Crow Towers, Woodshires, Port, Capital. And that's at that crossroads. Okay. A boarded up... Another dead one. But actually, no. Damn you, you cunning devil. Ah, not dead yet, but soon to be dead. You will find me in the place where we two first met. There we can talk. I'm going to have to... This is history. Empty pistol, a loaded pistol. Aha. So something... Oh, hello. Oh, I recognise that voice. It is you. Isn't it poetic that you have fallen for the same trap as you did all those years ago? Strawmen are your bane. And he is... Oh, I'm going to need to know everything. He is the 2nd level, so it's one above Initiate. He is the Steward, and he's a Dark Hands Steward. What have we got here? So there's the bike, the newly invented transportation device. What have I got? Oh no, there's a lot going on here. A window with a shot in it, shot through it. Scarecrow. What were you talking about, Scarecrow, Hollow? A bullet lodged in the wall. A scarecrow with a hole through the head. So the Scarecrow was jiggled, made to look like a person. He was shot, but of course no harm was done because it was only a scarecrow. There's the pigeon. The corpse in the coffin in the early chapter was the Scarecrow, was it? Oh, wow. I admit I may have treated you unjustly after a long cooperation. I will come alone in peace and we can discuss your compensation. A white pigeon. Okay. So that's that. Over here... Oh! Okay, so that's where we're going to be meeting someone. Whoops. So, yep. All those order rats sneaking around here is no good. I just hope they'll blackmail me and bugger off. Knife. The lemon again! We had that lemon and a ring of various keys. The 3 people playing. They'll try to kidnap the king. Me and my employer are getting out of this blasted country. Hand of cards. Key. The EC handkerchief. The dagger. I've instructed him to arrive at around 11:30. Most likely he'll be in order party uniform. If he comes alone without any backup outside, approach him. If he gives you something that belonged to the one who escaped your tonic, you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. Conceal your face. He may recognise yourself. This is a whole... It's a meta puzzle. But I heard rumours you also can on gambling, hand of cards, 3 Albion francs. They're no longer using coins now. It's all paper money. Nonsense. I'm not an idiot. But real men like us could beat even those order party ninnies without any weapons. I have not, Hollow. You're still yellow. Oh no, the arrows remain yellow. It's a boat! Good. We have a fountain here. Okay. Horse with the seal, so we know that is Dr. James Turner's seal. I have some small but pressing business to attend to at the property of our late brother Sebastian, the previous Proud Beast steward. I will be back at the camp for our 10 o'clock meeting strategy as planned. Lazarus. I would have said a boat rather than a ship, but Oh, what's the difference? You could put a boat on a ship, but not a ship on a boat, if I remember rightly. Worry not and continue to feast, wife. Nothing can stand in the way. I will kill our enemies wherever we go. He's been betting on the horses again. Almost empty whiskey flask. Dear husband, you are so brave and you've been drinking early. Since early this morning. What will we do now? What if the evil government men find us? Heart. Become the pure flower that I know you can for me. Esmond Cloudsley. Dear Mary. I know where your unworthy mate is hiding you. Soon I will free you from his dirty paws and ship him to colonies. While you I will put on a I'll put on a pedestal of sweetest praise and you'll become my ideal wife. If you wouldn't fight a tiger and win, we've got all the words now, hooray. I would fight a tiger and win, Peter Batley. Mary, my uncle Edmund Cloudsley died in some robbery and I'm rich. Now your father will see me for the man that I am. Let's marry. Okay. Okay, we had a death here earlier. And in fact, these are all the locations of deaths, aren't we? So some corpses here now. A cannon. Was that everything? I think that was everything, wasn't it? Wow. Is that everything? I was expecting more things up here. So that appears to be everything. Let's have a look at what we need to find out. So early in the morning, just as day is dawning, someone went to because wanted to the. And early in the morning, killed at the Forenoon, killed at the and in the afternoon, killed at the 3 killings. 3 killings. Before noon, went to try and instead they found at the On the way back, they started to over it. It's probably to fight over it. Yeah. A to Z, thank you. In the afternoon, went to the to because had tried to get back his Ah, so these are the individuals there. Oh, that is lovely. Good. So these were, you don't have to go out and come back in again. You get to see all the things. Right. Good. How do I get back? Or was that this one? Right. Okay. Yeah, the last one. Okay, so let's take a look at these movements from you. We know that at 8 there was a carriage, 8:30 a bicycle, and at 10:15 2 people on osses. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, this is going to be a thing. Oh, I thought there were 12 things. Anyway, this is going to be a long one. So let's try. Where's the carriage? The carriage was. Nope, was here. There's your carriage. So this is the first one. Okay. Okay. Just putting Golden Idol here because that is something worth fighting over. And here. I'm assuming that is also Golden Idol, but wanted to what the Golden Idol? Blackmail the Golden Idol? Fight. Yeah, I wanted to find the Golden Idol. Those are the easy bits. Those are easy bits, assuming they're correct. Okay. Early in the morning, such and such went to the... So it's this, and we will know what the name of that is because it'll be on this sign here. Went to the... Where was the map? The map was in here, right? Burwood Cross... Oh, it's... So what's the name of that house that I was just in? Because it's this crossroads, and then it was up. Let's have a look at the map. So it's that way. So it's not the Islet, because that's that. It must be Blackfield Manor. So went to the manor, please manor. Went to the manor to something someone because someone wanted to find the Golden Idol. So let's take a look at here because it feels like this is the first thing. There's a cannon here and there's some bodies here, a pile of mangled and burned corpses. So it looks like that's your murder weapon. Especially with that being, you know, there's the window blown out because of the explosion of the cannon. How they got the cannon in there, I don't know. Now, was the cannon in there to start off with? No. Cannon was not in there. Oh, interesting. We know that means he was a dark hand there. There's a boat in there now, but not now. So, but whom? I wouldn't say manor. It's just a pile of mangled and burned corpses. So we know that there was a carriage involved. Okay, let's have a look. Let's continue to explore. So we know that someone instructed to arrive around 11:30 will be in order party uniform. Now, there was another note somewhere about that. Where was that note? It was the Lover's Isle, wasn't it? It was you, wasn't it? No? No. Wasn't you. Wasn't you. So he's got the horse. Or two people on horses. There is a horse there. So who are you again? You are someone who I've only just encountered, I think. Who are you? Can I... oh no, I could just look. So who... yeah, but there were no names in that one, so let's go here. You are... Alistair Cock. Okay. Yep. So, you are Alistair Cock. You've ended up with the Golden Idol, but it's not working. But it does mean that you were one of the two people on Otis. So someone had tried to kidnap someone other to get his Golden Idol, I think. So the next one, maybe starting in the middle is the way to go, because we know at this building here, Who are you? You're a Dark Hand. You are the second level of Dark Hand Steward. You are a Dark Hand Steward. Do we know who you are? And it's... I recognise that voice. It is you. Isn't it poetic that you've fallen for the same trap as you did all those years ago? Straw men are your bane. Okay. So does that mean that it is the person who... Well, he's now a steward rather than an initiate, but some years have passed. So I think it's... Is it this one? No. This one. Here we go. Is it the person in the field here? Let's have a look at his eyes. I think it's you. I think it's you. So who are you? You are just Dark Hand Initiate. Fine. You don't think it is you? Don't think it's him? Or is it someone who... Is it David Goran who did it? And whether the straw man have... I can't... Oh, here. So this is the bit with the scarecrow, because there's a scarecrow in here. Now, who did things in that? Edmund Cloudesley needed a corpse. Hardy Abe delivered a coffin and then clubbed. So it must be Hardy Abe then? So Hardy Abe. Let's see if I can find a picture of Hardy Abe. Yeah, he had long hair. Yeah, he's Hardy Abe. I'm just hoping to see him again later on. But no. Okay, so if that is... Oh, did he? Oh, right, so it's not Hardy Abe. Oh, yes, yes. Walter Keane, who also had long hair. Yeah, and he starts losing it. He does start losing his hair in Chapter 8, so it could be Walter Keane. Okay. So assuming you're Walter Keane... Went out to try and... no, instead they found the... something at the... Well, so what is the name of this place? Let's go here, and it's this one. Capital? Port? Oh, so port is all the way over here, but I want what that is, and that will tell me on this map. The cabin. Oh, of course it's a cabin, that makes sense. At the cabin. So instead they found a scarecrow at the cabin. No, but on the way back they started to fight over it. Okay. Before noon, 2 people went out to try and... instead they found the golden armor. So we know Walter Keane did the killing at cabin. So 2 people tried to kidnap someone at the cabin, but instead all they found was the golden idol. Okay. So comrades Alistair and James have gone to find him. Comrade Lazarus has not returned for several hours, so Lazarus was probably in the carriage. Comrades Alistair and James have gone to find him, so those are 2 people on horses. That's Alistair and James on the horses. Okay. Went out to try and find... So that's Lazarus. And I forget. What was Lazarus's first or second name? Lazarus. I'm no good at keeping stuff in my head like this. Lazarus Hurst. Once I've learnt it, it's fine. So they're going to try and find Lazarus Hurst, but instead they find that at the cabin. So the 2 people were Alistair Cloudesley. No! Comrades Alistair and James. I thought it was Alistair What is Alistair's surname? Alistair Cock, not Cloudsley. Muppetry. Alistair Cock and James Turner. Oh, went out to find Lazarus Hurst. Instead, they found the Golden Idol in the cabin. On the way back, they started to fight over it. What is incorrect there? Is it James Turner? It is James Turner, right? Yeah. They wanted to try and find him. Instead, they found the Golden Idol at the cabin. Did they, though? Maybe it wasn't the cabin. Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. It's a good question. They weren't have blackmailed. Not enough time for blackmail these days. Whatever it was had to be all final. Early in the morning, so it's Lazarus. Lazarus Hurst went to the manor. Instead, they found that they'd find this at the manor. There you go. Went to the manor to someone, because someone wanted to find the Golden Idol. Okay, so Lazarus Hurst, 8 in the morning. He's up bright and early. He has his coffee. So, I mean, Lazarus is going to die. Why can't I use that again? I want to use that again. Ah, it's there. Thank you. So someone who had a cannon did the killing. Not sure who that is yet. Lazarus Hurst. But then where's his body? Where's Lazarus's body? And actually, that if it was exploded in a cannon, that would explain why the Golden Idol was a bit banged up. Went to the manor to kill, kidnap, to blackmail someone. It's probably blackmail to start off with, isn't it? When you say take a look at the manor, do you mean now or back in chapter 2? Mangled and burned corpses. And burned. So the idol will have probably released some heat. And what is it that Thingy said? You said during the merit execution. I'm doing the same thing I saw Lazarus doing during the merit execution. So he's trying to add or take away years from that. Oh, so it's a sort of time machine. Okay. That's why the apple was green. It wasn't gold, it was green. An empty cannon. That's exploded. I don't quite know what that is. I don't understand what I'm looking at there. Yeah, that's been exploded off. I don't know what I'm looking for here. The body's no longer there, though. Huh. Don't tell me that's an important thing, that the body is no longer there. No, hang on. Was he not the body that was taken somewhere else? No. Lazarus. Did he bring people back to life with the Golden Idol? Is that why he was called Lazarus? So Lazarus went to the manor to do something because someone wanted to find the Golden Idol. I mean, everyone wanted to find the Golden Idol. Now, the person who ended up with the Golden Idol is... I've forgotten his name. Alistair Cock. He's the one who ended up with it. He wanted to find it. He's the one who's ended up with it. But who was at the manor? How do I find out who was at the manor? took 32 things from me. I demand you return them. So someone was being blackmailed. If you refuse, okay. If you refuse, I'll make your choose. So Lazarus was being blackmailed. 2. So early in the morning, someone went to blackmail Lazarus Hurst because someone wanted to find the golden idol. Tie your reply to the pigeon and release it from the cage, and it will find me. And the person who it's found is the person by the cabin, who is Walter Keane. So I'm going to actually put Walter Keane here, though I think Walter and Keane also goes here. So it's just so Lazarus was being blackmailed, so that's why he left at 8:30 on the bike, maybe? Who was doing the blackmailing? It was Walter Keane. But who went to the manor? Wanted to find the golden idol. So hang on, it would be... Yes, whatever's missing here is missing here. Now, David Goran, what about him? Could be David Goran. Who are you? I know who you are. You are Nicholas Maker. You are Nicholas Maker. So why have I been given this? So that is, you are Peter Batley. Hang on, someone had a watch and it was 12:15, wasn't it? I think. This one is much later. Everything else is 1788 except for this. And a harp. And what was this? Oh yeah, so that's James Turner. Ah! James, that's the other horse. Okay. So we know that James Turner and Alistair Cook had the horses. So therefore, we don't know where James is, so he's the one who was killed. At the cabin. Oh no, I've got to get it I've got to get everything correct there. Uh-oh. But anyway, I think that is who was killed, because there's a horse running about with no owner, and Alistair's still alive, so it must be James. Sorry, I'm going to ask for a hint here, please. Actually, I could go for a hint here, couldn't I? Because it will come up with a fun game, actually. I'm going to go for a hint, and I apologise, but let's go for a hint. You currently have no unlocked hints. We strongly encourage you, but if you insist, for each hint, you will have to complete a small task. So let's have a look at the task. Okay, oh no. Knife. Watch. Flask, ink pot, dark hand. You 5. You are Lothar. You are Proud Beast. You are Gideon. Yeah. You are Peter. You are David. You are Rose, and you are John. Good job, my friend. Now go and select the hint. On the chronology events, on the events at the crossroads, I hadn't considered what happened around the crossroads. I only looked at the thing. On the events at the cabin, on the events at the manor. Let's go for the first one. One death just happened seconds ago. One was less than an hour ago. One was a few hours ago. Start with the more recent ones. It may make your life easier. Didn't see him. So start with the most recent one. It's going to be this one, isn't it? Because we've got the corpses in here. We don't actually... So yeah, he was shot. What, he fired a gun, but there's no dead body in here, and there's your bullets. So therefore, he probably... Did he stagger away? Is it you who died because of over there? I don't know where the... So where are they? Oh, so, okay, so this is the most recent one, this one. Oh, I hadn't seen him. Oh, and he is about to die. So, so that's Walter Keane. And you're killing someone. But don't know who. Ah, okay. That would make sense. Damn you, you cunning devil! So he was looking in the window, and he shot him through. Yeah, you've fallen for the same trap as you did. So it is whoever this person. Oh no. Oh, is it you? I'm very confused at the moment, as is evident. So I'm just looking for whoever this person is, and I don't know who they are. So it's either this person, because they're above here. They're above this thing. Or it's the person here, because they fell for this trap. But that isn't... There's no scarecrow there. So I think it's got to be this person. But did they survive? But it's someone here. So who have we got here? David Goran. So it's going to be David Goran then. Because David Goran survives, I think. So let's say that he killed David Goran at the cabin. Okay. So in the afternoon, David Goran went to the cabin to do something because someone had tried to get back his gold. Maybe. Went to the cabin. No, that one's manor. That one's not manor. Went to the cabin to... Because someone tried to... Yeah. So the Golden Idol was at the manor between Alistair Cock and James Turner. They fought over it. Oh, so Alistair Cock killed James Turner. They're all killing each other, that's what's happening. At the manor. They fought over it. Alistair Cock kills James Turner. In the afternoon, David Goran went to the cabin to kill Alistair Cock because someone had tried to kill someone else to get back his Golden Idol. What's Walter Green doing in all of this now? So we've got a bike here as well. What is that bike doing? Is that bike Walter Keane? That's going to be possibly in relation to the stuff at the inn. Oh, I'm finding this very tricky. This is probably not a very good stream, so I apologise. I should. You're absolutely right, Hollow. I absolutely should. I'm not certain about any of this, by the way. So at the crossroads, there was a body at the crossroads. Oh, yeah. It didn't happen at the manor, did it? It had to happen at the crossroads because it didn't happen at the manor. Because they fought. On the way back, they started to fight over it, so it must have happened at the crossroads that they did the murdering. Right. I think that's all correct. But then... Who had the golden idol right at the start? Edmund did, Edmund Cloudsley, and... what was the... So we had... Someone was blackmailing Lazarus because of that letter. So I'm going to suggest it's not Walter Keane that wanted to do that. So there's got to be a manor. No, instead they found the golden idol at the manor. Why is the golden idol at the manor? Who has it coming into this? So you have it at the start. And you are, I forget your name, but I can find out who you are. I think you're Lazarus. Okay, Lazarus has it at the start, and he's being blackmailed to bring the idol, come and bring proof, something personal of yours, to give to the veiled woman. So Lazarus must be going to the inn. Went to the inn. Someone was... That's where he had to go. The killing's going to happen at the inn, isn't it? Let's have a look at the inn. I've instructed him to arrive around 11:30. Most likely, he'll arrive in order party uniform. If he comes alone without any backups outside, approach him. If he gives you something that belonged to the one who escaped your tonic, you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. So, Lazarus has an instruction slip on him. Where is Lazarus then? I don't, I'm afraid. Tonic? Was it this one? Something to do with the tonic here? Where's... There we are. Tonic. Tonic, so the one with the dinner party, yeah? So the one... Who was meant to have died in this one? Edmund Cloudsley. Edmund Cloudsley was the one who was meant to have died. So, I mean, if it gives you something one that belonged to the one who escaped your tonic, so that's Edmund Cloudsley, and so that's going to be the idol. You may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. So I just need to I need to find the body, don't I? There's a boat there as well. So where are the bodies? Am I being a Muppet? I don't know where the bodies are. So we've got one body here, one body here. And one body somewhere else. Cabin. Manor. I mean, there are dead bodies there, but we don't know about them. Unless they were burned from the idol, which is possible. So we're after someone with an instruction slip. There's an instruction slip. You will find me in the place where... So there, he is Lazarus. He is Lazarus. Because he had that slip on him. So Walter Keane killed Lazarus. So that's not David Gorin. Because Lazarus was being blackmailed. So Lazarus was being blackmailed. He was told to go to the inn, I think. Lazarus was in here. To the veiled woman. To the veiled woman. Who sent this letter? That was the person in the marsh, yeah? That I can't remember the name of. Walter something or other. I'm no good with names. Because that's where the pigeon has come from. But the veiled woman. Walter. What got taken? The idol. So is this first? No. No, this is last because of this. This has just happened. There was a number. There was a number. There was a number. You took 32 things from me. 32 years. Lazarus, you took 32 years from me. I demand you return them. So therefore, he did take the idol with him because he would need that to take the years back. And he does look a lot older, does Thingy in the marsh. He looks a lot older there than he did. So, he's the one doing the blackmailing. So, Walter Keane, I've got this wrong, haven't I? Went to the camp to blackmail. Where did that go? It's Blackmahurst because... Well, he wanted his years back, really. Because someone or other wanted to have the golden idol. Wanted to have the lost years. Ah. Wanted to find the lost years. Dead years, body years, wife years, something years. Let's read the note again, because this is where everything starts. At 11:30, meet me at the place the idol was stolen from our brotherhood and poor Willard Wright met his death. That is at the inn. Come alone and bring proof. Something of yours to give to the veiled woman. Oh, it's veiled because she was disguising her face. Right. Okay. You've seen a list of people and times. I have... stop it. Stop it! I have here... No. Where was it then? Where was the list of times then? Oh, in the... good luck, Hollow. Yep, sorry that I didn't do it in time. It's not there. It's not there. I know where I'm going. It's the woman just here. And it is 12:15. So a carriage passes by. An individual in uniform passes by on the new two-wheel contraption. And two individuals from an interaction. Okay, so he goes in the carriage. This is Walter in the carriage. At 8:30, the person on the bike then goes to the inn, which then directs him to the cabin, where he's then shot. No, but that's not Lazarus, though, because that's David Goran. But no, if it's Lazarus... No, that is Lazarus. That is Lazarus. At the cabin. Lazarus at the cabin, right? Because I've got Lazarus going from here to the inn. He meets... Yeah, that's fine. So conceal your face, he may recognise you. So he gives that to the veiled woman. So he must have come here. And you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. And if we look at the body next to the cabin, which is not there, the cabin is here. He's got a slip on him saying, you will find me in the place where the two of us first met. So Lazarus and him must have met here. Although I don't remember exactly where and when or why. So there's got to be Lazarus. But he said to get there about 11:30. But it doesn't say that in the other note, interestingly. This is thorny, and I apologise. But I would say that it was Walter Keane who killed Lazarus Hurst at the cabin. So before noon, they went to find Lazarus West, but they only found the golden idol at the manor. Okay, so no, they first met at the manor. Okay, so early in the morning... okay. No, Walter at the... Manor. So that's the canon thing going on. Yes, indeed. And then Azagron did that, and then someone killed someone at the cabin. That is David Goran. But why's he got that note on him? That's the bit I don't understand. David Goran. Need Walter and Keaton. This isn't going to be right. 2 of you. Okay. Good. So I've got Lazarus was being blackmailed because he had taken the years off of Walter Keane. So he needed those years. Walter Keane needed those years back. So Walter went to the camp. Because someone wanted to have the lost years. I don't quite like that. That one's right. That one's going to be right. So yeah, this one isn't going to be right. So it's going to be someone on the bike. It's the person with the bike. Because why is there a bike? We were told that there's a bike at here. We know it isn't Nicholas Maker. We know it isn't Mary. So it's got to be Peter Batley. So it has to be him. I don't understand why. Because Peter is here. He's done a bit of murdering in the morning. I will kill our enemies wherever we go. Worry not to continue. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Walter Keane went to the camp to blackmail that because Peter Batley. No, he didn't want to have the lost years. What am I? He wanted to have the golden idol. Golden. Nope. Walter Keane went to camp to blackmail Lazarus because Peter Batley. But anyway, in the afternoon, David Goren went to the cabin to to do something because someone had tried to kill someone else to get back going. Oh no, I don't know. Right, Mary does have some love notes, yes. From Peter. There you go. And now rich, so yes, I could do anything I want. So. Not from Peter alone, no, some of it was from Edmund. Because I said one was quite a few years after. This one here. Edmund. Anyway, Peter kill Lazarus at the manor with the cannon. Yeah, absolutely went to camp. Lazarus because, and it's this bit that I don't get. Now, who ends up with it? It's Alistair Cock. Dear Mary, I know where your unworthy mate, who is Peter, is hiding you. Soon I will free you from his dirty paws and ship him to the colonies. While you, I'll put on the pedestal of sweetest praise, and you'll become my ideal wife. So that is Edmund Cloudsley, 1795. So very recent. Mary March the 15th. No, did he? No. Okay, let's read these letters. Edmund, I know where your unworthy mate, so Peter, is hiding you. Naughty goose. Soon I will free from his dirty paws and ship him to the colonies, and I'll put you on a pedestal of sweetest praise, and you'll become my ideal wife. Is it in that? Is Edmund Cloudsley actually still alive? Sebastian isn't. Edmund Cloudsley was meant to die. And let's have a look at the other one. My uncle Edmund Cloudsley died in some robbery and I am rich. Oh. But he didn't. Did he? Did Edmund die? Yes, he did. He died in the robbery. Yes, he did. He was in the box. Okay. So if he was dead, why... how is he sending a letter from beyond the grave? Okay. Okay, so who sent that letter? Now, there is this sort of fox symbol, and I think if we go here... if we go here... Cloudsley. So it's the Cloudsley symbol on that list. What happened around that time? So it was this. It was this instance. He's in this box when he dies. There's Edmund Cloudsley. So what happened around that time? Lots of things happened around that time. Dave Gore. True, Jess. True. We didn't see a body. Although... maybe we did. I don't remember. So maybe he didn't die. But even so, I can't use his name in anything. Okay, but if let's say that he is alive. Let's say that he is alive. Then Mary would have a motive. Mary Cloudsley. No, what? Mary. Oh, what's her surname? I don't know what her surname is. Mary Batley would have a motive. Hey, Matt Clemson. I'm utterly stuck. I'm utterly stuck. But I have now realised that Mary had a letter from Edmund. So what happened after Edmund died? So that was this. So after Edmund died, it was the dinner party. No, the dinner party was first. After Edmund died, there was the whole shenanigans with the initiate and things. Is it to do with the theft of 30 things? Is it? I don't think so. Oh. So... ripping everything out, apparently. So, what if they were the 32 years from Edmund Cloudsley, and he somehow reanimated him? He wants the... But he's dead! If he's not dead, I don't understand. Because we never saw a body. We never dealt with a body from him. Yes. Well, no, 32 years older. Because you stole the 32 years, so I'm now a lot older, so I want the 32 years back. It's going to be Lazarus who is being blackmailed anyway, right? That's correct. Yeah, well, that's what I thought, Catus. But then that... I think I'm going to need to go for another hint. Because I haven't got the aha moment. So, early in the morning, maybe Mary went to... because wanted to find the Golden Idol. So, on the idol, it was increase air. I think that's air. So, that's why it exploded. Yeah. And Edmund Cloudsley increased the amount of air in a sealed vase. And then killed the other two. Edmund needed a corpse. It's never told why he needed a corpse. He was trying to reanimate it, wasn't he? That's what he was trying to do. And all of a sudden, Walter comes back. Walter starts up. Walter is the corpse. Sorry, Lazarus. Lazarus is the corpse. That's the aha moment. Lazarus, because if I go... Because it can transfer years. It can take years away. It can add them on. So if you're deaded, you can we had a rotten fruit and it turned it back into a healthy fruit. So you've taken 32 years away from me. And so those are your true. Lazarus, you took 32 things from. So he is keeping himself young. Lazarus is keeping himself young. Oh no. Can someone actually be killed twice here? Yes, he's stealing years from someone. It's why he's called Lazarus, which I sort of had an idea about earlier in the stream. Because if they're given the years back... Early in the morning, someone went to somewhere to do something because someone wanted to do something. That is not helpful. Had tried to give... I don't know. Oh no, I'm so sorry, this can't be interesting for you. And I want to make progress, so let's... Strong hint from either you, or should I go for a hint from the hint menu? But I know that years are being transferred somehow from someone to someone. Maybe Lazarus. So Lazarus has reanimated Edmund. Yeah. Your true origins. It's because you were a dead body and you've been brought back to life. That's what that is. You were dead, you've been brought back to life. At 11:30, from where it was starting, Paul Willard right next to death. Come alone and bring proof. Something personal of yours to the veiled woman. I assume that's the idol, but maybe that's a wrong assumption. There was no actual corpse in the exploded jar story. An old guy disappears and Walter brings a young guy to the secret society. Oh, so... So you are actually Edmund? You are Edmund because you're now young. Edmund has been brought back to life or made younger. Secret Society. The initiate was Lazarus. Lazarus is Edmund Cloudsley. I wonder, is that it? Because I wondered about the chin. I did wonder about the chin. Is that what I said in a previous stream, Matt Clemson? Because of the bloomin' chin. So, the Edmund, Lazarus is Edmund Cloudsley. Right. Lazarus is Edmund Cloudsley. It only took me 2.5 hours to get there. Okay. How does that help me? So, Lazarus So someone was blackmailing Lazarus because they knew that they were actually Edmund. So Edmund took 32 years away from someone. Okay, so and Lazarus has the golden idol, which is fine. So someone went to the camp in the early morning to blackmail Lazarus Hurst. Now, that could be Mary. I mean, did he, Catus? Did he? I am lost. Because he wanted to something the golden idol. Use, kidnap, have. Someone, because, and I'm assuming it's the same person. Peter. Wanted to have the blackmail is the third scroll. Oh. Really? The time though for this is all early in the morning. So it's 12:15 p.m. At 8 a newfangled, so this is the morning stuff, 8:30 and 10:15. Who left in the carriage? That was Alistair and Jane. No, who left in the carriage? I assume that was Lazarus. But if it isn't, if it's Peter, went to the manor to do something because he wanted to find the golden idol. So, rereading the letters. My Uncle Edmund died in a robbery, yeah. Except he didn't. He just got a lot younger. I know where your unworthy mate is hiding you. Soon I will free you from his dirty paws. Okay, so he wanted to kill Peter. So Lazarus went to the manor to kill Peter Batley because someone wanted to... He wanted to find the lost wife? No, ideal wife. Because Lazarus Hurst wanted to have the ideal wife. Wanted to find. Kidnap. No. That means ideal is right. So because... Oh, it's... Sorry. Have I got this right? Lazarus... Oh, we do... No, but we know it's Lazarus Hurst. So early in the morning, Lazarus kidnap Mary Batterley. There we go. He just wanted to kidnap her. So Lazarus went to the manor to kidnap Mary away from Peter. But Peter killed Lazarus. Mary is not going to be happy about that. Alistair and James went to find Lazarus, but he was now dead. And they find the golden idol at the manor, but it'll be all scrumpled up because he was attacked with a massive cannon. They kill each other at the crossroads. Peter won a cannon in a card game. So in the afternoon, David Gorin went to the cabin to kill someone because we know that because someone had tried to kill someone to get back his lost years. To kill Ash. Good evening. I will immediately say spoilers. I am. Let me just. Hello. Good evening. Hey Ash. Hope you're doing well. If this is a great game, if bloody difficult. It's called The Case of the Golden Idol, and this is a game that you intend to play. Go away. Bye bye. There would be spoilers ahead. So, hi Proogs. I hope you're all doing well. What was the result of today's wheel spin? Please let me know. And may I have a doot, please? So with that, spoilers ahead. Here we go. Very big spoilers. It's a great game. I highly recommend it. I really, really recommend that you play this game if you like a puzzle game. Well, it is spoilery. Shorten it up. Well done, Proogs. Well done. Was the answer yellow? So kill someone to get back his lost years, maybe? Because Lazarus had tried to kidnap. No, tried to kill. Damon Corrin went to the cabin to kill someone or other. Now, who did he want to kill? So he is sitting here. It is you. Isn't it poetic you've fallen for the same trap? I don't remember. I don't remember, Catus. No. Okay, so it's Walter Keane to start off with. Walter Keane went to the cabin to kill someone or other. Oh, right, yes, of course. So he took the blackmail note, he went there. So why has he got the note? Why has he got the note? Because Lazarus is the one with it. I don't understand who has the... Why does he have the note? Surely that should be Lazarus who has the note. Because... No, hang on. Lazarus... Yeah, but Lazarus was being blackmailed. Who was being blackmailed? I don't even know who was blackmailed now. Who was blackmailing Lazarus? Walter Keane was blackmailing Lazarus. So he went to kill Lazarus. Because... Night Brooks! Because he had tried to... to kill Walter? If you've just joined, this is not going to be a fun stream. Where's my pillow to scream into? Catus is doing very sterling work helping me through. Blackmail. Went to the cabin. So maybe he didn't go to kill it. No, if he didn't go to kill, why has he got a gun? Because tried to kill... Walter Keane tried to kill David Gorin. I'm so confused now. He has a gun and no clothes. Each their own. So we know. So he's there. Find me in the place where the two of us first met. So why does he have that slip? Because he went to the inn. How did he know how to go to the inn? Who went to the inn? Can I? Because I've got myself so confused, I don't know what's going on anymore. In the afternoon. So strong hints, please, now. But it could be Lazarus. No, but it's... So, I mean, David Goran went to the cabin. David Goran went to the cabin. But not to blackmail. Because David Goran had nothing to do with that. I mean, Lazarus was also dead at this point. Can he be reanimated? Maybe. No, but it is... So, let's have Walter Keane going to the cabin first. And he wanted to kill someone or other. David Goran follows Lazarus's orders. Oh, right. Okay. In that case, David Goran went to the cabin. To find Walter Keane. Because Walter Keane had tried to blackmail Lazarus to get back his lost years. David Goran went to the cabin to find Walter Keane, but then he died. Because Walter Keane had tried to blackmail. Maybe it wasn't Walter Keane. I don't think it's Golden Idol in this one. It's to get back his Golden Idol. No, it's to get back his lost years. He wants the 32 things back. So we have here Pigeon, and I admit I may have treated you unjustly after our long cooperation. I will come alone in peace so we can discuss your compensation. This chapter. I mean, there's this. That's what he's going to try and do. What happened to the Scarecrow? Scarecrow in a wooden coffin. So he's there. And now he's there. He got shot. Yeah. So how did he get shot? Where was that? Where was... Oh, is it just kill? It's just straight up kill. There we go. Oh my goodness. Before storming the King's Castle with the Order Party, Lazarus Hearst led his men to Cloudsley's old manor in order to kidnap his long-lost love, Mary, who was hiding there with her husband. Upon entering the manor, Lazarus and his troops were confronted by a drunk Peter and the cannon he had won while gambling. That is an excellent illustration, can I just say. Peter blew up Lazarus, breaking the idol, and then fled the scene with Mary. Drink! Down with virtues! Hey, weren't you with the Order Party? Oh, no. I was never part of that ghastly organisation. Oui, I could take this gilded brass trinket for scrap metal. You may have 3 sar for it and call yourself lucky. And there we go. I thought there were 12. I thought there were 12 chapters. That was 11. Anyway, I'm very pleased that's the end. What? Now for chapter 12. No! Please be like really easy and obvious. Do I click? Oh, okay. Right. Zoom. Wow. How long will it take, Catus? It's a denouement. Press anywhere to continue. Epilogue. I'm doing it. I'm doing it then. Okay. Epilogue. The grand vision of a better world. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Witness the power of the idol in my hands and swear loyalty to Lazarus Hurst. He will build in the ideal society. So he's now Lazarus. Okay, fine. Idol with a gem. More. Oh, that's so he can more matter and then time. So that's making people young again. The Brotherhood of Masks. Order Party Manifesto. I should read all this, shouldn't I? Bye, Aiden! Only one thing is worse than imbeciles. Imbeciles with power. The rich and noble have a social club with mystical rituals and other hogwash and are so stupid that they did not realise when they had some truly miraculous technology in their hands. However, they are influential and persistent and have caused a great deal of harm to me and my goals. Walter Keane has told me more about their organisation and practices. If he tells the truth and they truly are devoted to their religious entity of the Griffin Reborn, I could gain some more powerful allies for my next move. All citizens are equal. All citizens serve society. They must be evaluated. A society with eternal contradictions is unsustainable. The king must step down. The more virtuous are able to serve society. Therefore, virtuous citizens gain... Oh, bad citizens lose time. Society must be built on the principles of virtue. Look at the Lemurians. Thousands of years ago, they had an empire on the banks of the Seven Seas. Their ancient technology continues to baffle modern science, but they became inert and decadent and forgot how to build and operate their machines. Their empire crumbled because it was built on pleasure-seeking, not virtue. It's by divine providence that I got my hands on a working Lemurian artifact, the Golden Idol, and that I will use its powers to set humanity on the right path by building the ideal state. Why are you still yellow? Is there a word here? Why are you... Oh no, you're just on a yellow sun. I swear it. Okay. Okay, so we've got some people who are level 3, level 2, level 1, and then that. Then David, I think if you're dealing with all the challenges related to my death, for keeping an eye on a new ally. I do feel I have pressed him not only with the Golden Idol, but with the vision of our ideal society. Okay. Okay. So... Such and such left the... So that is going to be... What is Lazarus's surname? Lazarus Hurst. So, or is it going to be Lazarus Hurst or Edmund Cloudsley? Left the idol to the Brotherhood in his will. Oh no, okay, no, it is Edmund Cloudsley to start off with. But then, such and such on such and such's orders, stole the idol and then accidentally stabbed someone. So, David Goran accidentally stabbed. Where was there an accidental stabbing? The order tasked to punish and recover the idol, but his attempts were fruitless. Okay. Accidental stabbing? Is it here? No, that was the horse one, wasn't it? Yeah. Accidental stabbing. Was this one, was it? Okay. So, Willard Wright was in the accidental stabbing. Willard Wright. Now, who did that? On whose orders? Oh, I don't know on whose orders, though. But I do have an Ash Blair, but it isn't him. Oh dear, I don't know that. The... Lazarus. He also has that tobacco, which... Oh. Stole the idol and accidentally stabbed that. The Order tasked someone to punish someone and recover the idol. The Order so Darkhand Steward wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead. Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. Hardy Abe and Jack nails into the room the vase. So the Order tasked Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute along with David Goran. So the Order tasked Walter Keane to punish someone. Punish? Who is he punishing? It was Jeffrey Sinclair that died from the poisoning. Punish? The Order tasked Walter Keane. Yeah, because it's Walter Keane who was doing the task. David Goran. And to be sorted. No, thanks to my. Punish the enemy. Whoops. Just says enemy. So. David. To punish David Goran? No, at least two or three things are wrong. Walter broke into someone's house to try and kill him. Oh, Edmund Cloudsley. No, hang on, who's Edmund? Walter Keane. And you're trying to kill Edmund here. So Edmund Cloudsley. So what? Oh, it was. Oh god! Right at the start. Right at the start. Who was it? Right at the start. It was Albert Cloudsley. Oh, I don't have an Albert. Pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff from the hall of there. So he was the first person to have the idol. Sebastian Cloudsley then left it in his will. Ah! But Sebastian Cloudsley left the idol to the brother in his will. But David Goran, on Lazarus Hurst's orders, well, it can't be because Lazarus didn't exist then. So it's got to be Edmund Cloudsley orders stole the idol and accidentally stabbed Willard Wright. The Order tasked Walter Keane to punish. I'm going to say Edmund again. Walter Keane. Oh! So it's got to be Edmund to punish. I don't know who is being punished. Who is being punished? And recover the idol. It's not Little Pip, is it? Wasn't the Order yet. There we go, owes to Brotherhood. So now this one will be the Order then. During one attempt, someone was captured and someone convinced him to join his side. Oh, what's the name of the person who was captured? It was Dark Hand Initiate. Boo! Convinced him to join his side. Someone used the idol to make himself young. Okay, so that is going to be Edmund. And infiltrated the Order under the new identity of Lazarus Hurst. Then he claimed to be something. Oh, the Griffin Reborn, and transformed the Order into the something party. It was a Brotherhood party, wasn't it? During one attempt, someone was captured. It's because this was last week or the week before, which I'm not remembering this. Someone was captured, and someone convinced him to join his side. Yeah. I think it's down. It's this, isn't it? WK. I'm not sure, but I'm going to have a quick look at this for the whatever party. What was it called? What was it called? Arbiters of Order. The word... Damn it, I didn't find the right thing, did I? To the Arbiters of Order. Into the Order Party. Okay, the Order Party. Into the Order Party. Okay. Who turned on the Brotherhood to help Edmund? I don't know who Edmund is. I know it's Lazarus, but is it? See, I've just got myself so confused. Oh, it was you. Walter King, David Goran managed to do it. So was it David Goran again? During one attempt. Attempt at what? I don't know. I don't know. Can I have a very strong hint here, please? I haven't got this, have I? To stop Edmund. Oh, is it this? Walter Keane. During one attempt. Walter Keane was captured and... people... I mean, those die, so it's not them. David Goran is on his side anyway. Walter Keane is not on his side, so is it Walter Keane who's now on his side? Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along with David Goran, ambushed the Dark Count Initiative, so Walter Keane is now on his side. So Walter Keane... Oh! I want Edmund Cloudsley again. There's... Oh! Oh! Donate to a veteran who lost his leg in the noble defence of his homeland. The man is not breathing and he has a half-empty bottle of gin. There's going to be someone who liked gin from earlier, isn't there? Also, interesting thing going on with that clock. So that is... it's from case 3. That's David Goran. So he's on our side. And he is... I'm not sure who he is, but I have seen him before. I feel like I've seen him before anyway. Walter Keane. That's Walter Keane. So it's Walter Keane and David Goran. Okay, yeah, so David Goran convinced him. No. David Goran was captured and Edmund Cloudsley. So let's do Walter Keane again. Oh no! David Goran? Walter Keane was captured and Edmund Cloudsley did the thing? No? Was it David Goran who was captured? Oh. Oh no. I don't know what I've done. I don't know what I've done. I'm going to admit, I'm a bit disheartened because I just can't remember anything. Walter Keane. Brotherhood. There we go. Brotherhood masters and that helped someone else seize power. I can't do this for 6 hours, did you? So, and enforce the rule of virtues by taking youth away from common people and giving it to the Order Party members. Right before the final showdown with the uncooperative king, someone wanted to kidnap someone else, but was shot by someone else, and the idol was broken. So that is going to be Walter Keane, isn't it? Right at the end, who did the shooting. David Goran wanted to do the kidnapping, I think. Have we got a David Goran? David Goran wanted to kidnap Mary Batley. Brotherhood Masters, that and that. So let's just have a look at the Masters. Alistair Cock and James Turner. And James Turner helped someone seize power, and I've forgotten who it is. It is here. I don't remember Catus. Lazarus. So Lazarus. And someone Turner. What was it? James Turner. Alistair Cock and James Turner helped Lazarus seize power in the country and enforce the rule of virtues by taking youth away from the common people and giving it to the Order Party members. Right before the showdown with the uncooperative king, Lazarus wanted to kidnap Mary. Was Batley, wasn't it? But was shot by... oh God, what's the name of the guy, mad guy with the cannon? Peter Batley? Mr. Batley. Oh, there we go. Woo! Thank you for playing. Press to return. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sorry that that took so long, 3 and a bit hours, and I apologise for apologising so much. No, not doing the DLC, but I will come back to it because I very much enjoyed this game despite... I could have done with just sitting and sort of making copious notes and strings and things like that. Yeah, there is a DLC. There is a DLC. That is something maybe for next year or later this year.